Alright, so here we go. I ran into another X mark, two in a row, but this one is an older, it's one of the walk behind zero turns, and it looks like it's been through it, but it was still, in not bad shape. The thing is still solid. But when they called me up and found out that they said it was just flooding big time. There was oil coming out of the muffler, and they checked the oil, and it was just real high. And I was like, all right, we got to take a look at this, because it sounds like it's just totally flooded. You can see a lot of the gas that came out of the muffler there, and it was just dribbling out. And so I immediately, checking the oil to see how high it is, and you can smell it. It was just so much gas in there. So I automatically wanted to tell them, look, it's probably a carburetor. You need to take a look and make sure the float is, if it is it stuck. How bad a shape is this, carburetor there. And so immediately, that's what I wanted to do, is just tell them it's probably a carburetor problem. And I did check the fuel pump. I didn't see anything wrong with it, up front. It was operating as it should. So, and I wanted to take a look at the spark plug also. I wanted to take them out and make sure I, flush all that out. Didn't want it to hydrolock or anything. I don't know if that was full of gas in there also. So that was the main thing. The thing was just totally flooded, and we need to flush it all out. So I started out, you can see where the carburetor, I unbolted everything, and there's the control assembly and the governor control. And the carburetor's ready to pull out, but you can see there was no clearance there from the muffler. So it was either take the muffler off, but I decided it'd probably be easier to take the whole intake assembly off. So I was, and which is a good thing, because it looked pretty bad, pretty filthy up there. Gave us a chance to clean all that stuff up and take that off. And even after I took it off, it was like, wow, there was still gas. You can see it just dribbled out of there. So it was pretty routine, really. And there, I'd already put it all back together. I just did a routine cleaning of the carburetor. Make sure the float was fine and all the jets are sealing. Gaskets were in good shape. So I put it all back together, and wanted to take the spark plug off and take a look at it. Because usually, if it's flooding like that, sometimes it'll run real rich at first, and I just wanted to see how bad it was. And it wasn't bad. I was expecting really black carbon buildup, but it looked okay. So, it was good enough just to clean them off and put them back in. But I didn't put them all, in at once. I wanted to crank it and make sure all the gas is out of the cylinders too. So we went on with that, and then we started draining the oil. And look how freely that's coming out. And look behind the tire there real quick. You can see where it's just making a mess on the whole thing. Looks like it took a leak back there. But you can see how much gas was in that oil. It's just free flowing out of there. It was unbelievable. So yeah, we made a mess. And you can see I'd already tried to crank it over, and look at all the gas that came out of the muffler. It just spewed it all over the place. I wish I would have caught that on camera, because it was actually unbelievable how much gas came out of that muffler. I should have took it off and cleaned it all out. But I started it up, let it spew out, and then I let it cool down. Then I started up again. So I was just trying to flush everything out. And I think we got it all. So I just didn't want to get it overheated before you didn't want anything to catch fire, but it looks like we flushed everything out, and it was time for a good test crank here. So that was it, just a real quick video showing how it all flooded. We had checked, what did all we do there? We cleaned out the carburetor, drained all the oil. It had a lot of gas in it, and we checked the spark plugs and cranked it without the plugs in, make sure it sprayed all the gas. We didn't want it to hydrolock or anything. And then when we cranked it up, it was blowing all the gas out of the muffler. The muffler was full, but it looks like that got it. So we'll just have to use it for a while, keep our eye on it, and make sure the gas isn't going to start leaking again. If it does, then we'll just either rebuild the carburetor or just get a new one. Because it is still a pretty decent engine. It looks like it's been through it, but Kawasaki makes a pretty good engine, so it's definitely worth it. So, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and watch for my next video.